Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The price of Zilliqa at this particular moment is absolutely at a great steal, and you guys can really make a whole lot of money if you are long-term minded, because the prices are absolutely cheap. As you guys can see, we have done, or rather corrected, quite a lot, about 77% from the previous all-time high. So if we take a look at this price correction from about 25 cents and a half, right, we have had a 77% price decrease since May 6th May 2020, about 3 months ago. And this is one of the reasons why today I actually ended up buying a whole lot of Zilliqa. Of course, I'm going to dollar cost average, and this is still overall a great investment, and I really think it is still a great cryptocurrency, and it's going to eventually do very well when the bull market sort of resumes. But you guys have to remember, the markets are made up of cycles, and just like we enjoyed this dramatic rise, right, from this particular level all the way up to this particular peak, right? You can't really expect the price to just continue pushing up like that. There has to be a cycle. So this is just a technical perspective, right? But if you look at the fundamental perspective in terms of development and everything that these guys are doing in the background, right, I really believe that everything is working as scheduled, and it's obviously going to continue. The project is going to continue being worked on, and there's going to be like much more developments which are going to be happening. So let's just briefly look at the Twitter page, because even for me it's been a while since I looked at the Zilliqa Twitter page. So let's just take a look at what these guys have been up to. So they do have the X Academy. Can't wait for X Academy launch. I think people aren't aware of how huge the potential is. Over 2 billion users visit. Okay, cool. Tokenization is going to be the single biggest thing for our planet. ICYMI. Here's our CCO interview on Digital Currency Summit, where he talks about Zilliqa's vision, how tokenization will change the world, and all that good stuff. So basically, these guys have been doing some stuff, and they are pretty active regardless of how stagnant the markets are. So if we take a look at Reddit, right, what are the people talking about as far as the Reddit forum is concerned? So the possibility of Ethereum miners moving to ZIL after POC implementation. US expansion continues. We're now live on Bittrex.us. Okay, so Zilliqa got listed on Bittrex, which is absolutely good for liquidity purposes. The developers experience. First, I would like to say that there's no way, shape, or form I'm spreading FUD. These are legitimate concerns about the state of the Zilliqa ecosystem. I would like to highlight some concerns that the community has had over the developer experience in the Zilliqa ecosystem. Over the last few months, the network has gone down a few times after update version 8. Understandably, you cannot catch all bugs and errors with unit integration tests or test environment, but there needs to be more transparency over network level issues. Then we have the issue where testnet constantly goes down and Faucet stops providing spendable testnet ZIL. This has caused a lot of frustration to developers who are working at all hours of the day trying to build their platform on the Zilliqa ecosystem. Then we have the missing features in the Scalar smart contract language. These missing features are crucial for the higher level mathematical formulas needed for a lot of the DeFi projects that are currently available on other chains. Finally, there is the issue with the developer support channels and the Scalar docs. Yes, we have access to the team directly on Discord and Telegram, but how often, frequently do you receive updates on your issue? The Scalar docs can be confusing and out of date for some of the examples that are offered. A solution would be for the Zilliqa team to direct their focus on improving the developer experience in the ecosystem, which would include an always up-to-date testnet that does not frequently go down, along with the improved faucet, more transparency for network issues and downtime, more resilience for the network when a possible malicious smart contract is launched on the network, introducing the missing features or math libraries needed for developers to build on complex applications, and a customer service team that works around the clock collecting and acknowledging developer issues or concerns. Okay, so this is probably coming from a developer, right? And a developer sort of interacts with the blockchain, with the Zilliqa blockchain, in order for them to deploy their smart contracts. And in this particular post, we have identified that there are facing, or rather these developers are facing some few hurdles as far as implementing smart contracts and just basically using the Zilliqa ecosystem to sort of grow and build on top of it, because there are certain issues that are kind of frustrating developers. So I really believe that it is detrimental for the blockchain and the whole ecosystem to be very easy to use, in order for us to have more and more adoption and more developers sort of flocking to the Zilliqa ecosystem to sort of build on top of it. Because by the end of it, or to be honest, it doesn't really matter whether you have the cheapest, fastest and most scalable blockchain, right? If developers can't really build on top of it, then there isn't going to be very good sort of creative things that are going to be built on top of it, so these are a few things that the Zilliqa team have to look into, because this is obviously coming from a person who's got like deep knowledge in terms of creating and building on top of Zilliqa, and they are sort of airing their frustrations. So these are the things that a lot of common investors like you and I probably never encounter due to the fact that we are mostly infatuated with the price. We only look at the price and we only look at it from a technical analysis point of view. So anyhow, regardless, I really believe that this particular cryptocurrency could potentially do very well. Of course, I'm long term, and yes, my prediction still is above $1 by the end of the year, provided the cryptocurrency bull market resumes. And it is still very possible. We still have about 5 more months remaining, and a lot of things can happen in about 5 months. This is crypto. We saw the price pump from November till May. We experienced like a whole lot of price appreciation, so a lot can happen in about 6 months, and Zilliqa overall is a great cryptocurrency. So now let's take a look at the technical analysis, because this is the part that you guys are obviously here for. So the reason why I decided to sort of start dollar cost averaging here is I really believe that this is a very good risk to reward ratio, and previously this is where we ended up sort of dropping, and this was where we ended up sort of pumping towards the upside. So if I can drag it back further behind here, you see this particular level. This is the part where we dropped, and then we kinda continued and we went as high as about 25 cents. So to me, this area holds a lot of significance at this particular moment. And I also agree and accept that this could just be like a temporary support, and later on we might end up breaking it. But as far as scalping is concerned, I really sort of took advantage of this particular bounce. And if we take a look at the 12-hour, right, it really seems like my trade was pretty successful, because my entry was right around 5 cents, around that particular level on this particular doji. And let's say, for example, the price does drop a little bit and then continues. I'm still going to be good because my entry was quite lower. And let's say, for example, worst case scenario, we continue dropping towards the downside and we end up going to about around this particular level, right? 3 cents, 3 cents and a half. This is going to be like a very great area to sort of add more to my position. So basically, the amount of Zilliqa that I purchased here, these are going to be my first dollar cost average entry. And remember, guys, I always tell you guys to always dollar cost average, because you always get a very good deal for your money. So this was basically my first dollar cost average entry, and I'm prepared to continue dollar cost averaging until we reach around 2 cents, or rather 1 cent and 1 cent and a half. This could potentially happen. So I'm always prepared for all the scenarios, and whatever is going to happen to the market, I'm definitely going to adapt. So basically, that was my dollar cost average entry area 1. I also have some more around this particular level, around 3 cents, 3 cents and a half. I'm prepared to like go in and add my second position in case we are going to be like very ultra bearish. In case we continue dropping, then I'm definitely going to add more money, especially when we reach around 1 cent and a half. So that is definitely how I'm going to be playing it. But due to from the look of things, I really think 77% price drop from the all-time high is a very great bargain. It's a very great dollar cost entry level, because if you take a look at this, right, this is a massive correction. This is like crazy. that's pretty insane. So yeah, let's take a look at other things. The market cap is around 716 million US dollars. And this is still very undervalued. The 24-hour trading volume is only at 55 million US dollars, which is very it's mediocre for such a large market cap. And if we take a look at where the highest volume is coming from, right, the highest volume is obviously coming from Binance, which is around this particular level, around 2.1 million, which is, it's not really that appealing, but hey, it is what it is. We are in a corrective market structure as far as the whole ecosystem is concerned. So to me, everything is good. So let's take a look at ZIL stream, because ZIL stream could potentially give us some more insights. So if we take a look at the total value locked, we've got about 38 million total value locked in the Zilliqa ecosystem, which is very good. And the top performing, or rather the highest capped projects on Zilliqa are Governance ZIL, XSGD, ZIL Swap, Xcard Network, Package Portal, Score, Carbon, ZIL Stream, and a whole lot more. So do we see any other brand new coins here which are very appealing? Please let me know in the comment section below, in case you guys have got like some more under the radar type of cryptocurrencies that you are sort of looking out for, especially as the Zilliqa blockchain is concerned. So to me, I really think Governance ZIL is a very important part of the Zilliqa ecosystem. Package Portal is also very good. ZIL Swap is also very good, because ZIL Swap is like a decentralized exchange. It really plays a very key role as far as the Zilliqa ecosystem is concerned. So Package Portal is also a very good project. I love it as well. So that is as far as my game plan is concerned. I did buy a very good decent bag of Zilliqa right over here. That was my first dollar cost average entry. I'm planning to add some more in case we get too bearish, around 3 cents and a half, and then ultimately, in case we drop to about 1 cent and a half, I'm going to add some more to my cryptocurrency portfolio. But personally and honestly speaking, I really think the price shouldn't drop lower than this. It shouldn't drop lower than 4 cents. I really believe this is most likely going to be like a turnaround area where we could potentially see some, you know, decent price structures where we could end up, you know, pumping maybe towards 10 cents and then dropping and then, you know, forming our corrective structure, then eventually breaking out and heading out towards $1. But of course, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Whatever you do, please do your own due diligence. And what other things would you love to see the Zilliqa team improve? Because, you know, there are a few things that a lot of people have been talking about. So this guy said, did we hit the bottom? Let's see the comments on this particular you know, thing. So yeah, what type of comments are we having here? Let's take a look at the comments if they can load. I think I need to, do I need to sign up? No, if you look in the Reddit and the search impending bear cycle, I get my thoughts on it. I did this when the price was 12 cents and received some criticism, but mostly upwards, which adds to the validity of my prediction. Now, based on my last bull market with Zilliqa 1.7 cents is a realistic bottom. However, I think 3 to 5 cents is where ZIL will hang out. So yeah, I definitely agree with this, 3 to 5 cents. And you guys heard me talk about my dollar cost average entry levels, and I really think that you know, 3 cents is going to be like a very, very good entry in case the price does drop to that particular level, you know. So yeah, what else do we have here? Yeah, how come I can't see the other comments? Okay, cool. Anyway, you guys can check it out by yourselves and let me know if you think this particular level is a great area to start your dollar cost averaging journey. Let me know, and yeah, we'll do what we have to do. So yeah, it's been your boy Muna, aka Beyond 10x. In case you've got any other things that you would love to add, any other clarifications as far as the Zilliqa ecosystem is concerned, please let me know in the comment section below. I'm always looking forward to hearing your response and contributions and advice and all that good stuff. So yeah, take care and be blessed.